You know, Dan, it's not often that we see tornado outbreaks 2 days in a row like we did starting last Sunday.
We often see a storm, then it takes 2 or 3 days for the atmosphere to recover, refire, but that wasn't the case Sunday, then again on Monday with that severe weather out there. Very, very strange stuff going on.
And even stronger that second day, so even more
second
rare.
day, yes, it was.
Well, the severe weather made for a long and heartbreaking week, but it also brought out the best in us. Here's a look back.
As you can see, that is a massive storm system that's been on the ground now for at least 45 minutes.
So it's a very, very tragic situation going on in Moore, Oklahoma.
I didn't know what to tell him. I just kept telling him, we're okay. My mind, I was praying.
The only area that is lit is the area where they continue to search for those missing children.
I've just been waiting, trying to find out something about my daughter. I know she's going to be all right. God's going to keep her safe if she's in there or wherever she's at.
She helped save my son's life. She helped save other students' lives. We all take an oath as an educator to protect the kids, and she fulfilled that duty better than anyone.
They say they've almost been the target before numerous times. However, unfortunately, this time they were the target.
Now, I spoke to a man who lives in this apartment complex here, and he tells me he actually saw that tornado headed straight towards him.
Words can't explain. Excuse me.
May 20th was supposed to be an awards day, but on that Monday, a killer tornado had different plans.
The little boy that was next to her with his arm around her because she was scared wasn't. He didn't make it. It's overwhelming.
This is part of a roof, literally from about a half-mile away, and you see these nails sticking out. That's one of the reasons they don't want people coming out here and just looking around to try to see the damage firsthand. It's very, very dangerous.
We've had a wonderful turnout. We had some folks show up from a local business with more than 5,700 bottles of water.
It's going to be a very somber day here in Moore. The first victim will be laid to rest.
Faith is believing when there's no reason to believe.
And then he told me that she had passed and they had her there.
Volunteers walked a mile to Moore Cemetery, ready to clear debris.
They just showed up and said, how can we help? There are people from Tulsa, there are people from out of state.
He's a professional basketball player who we know from nobody, and he's blown bubbles with my son to make my son feel better.
It was really neat. The line of cars of people coming in, and Oklahoma is just the way they are. We take care of each other.
And this little bitty white dog comes shooting out from under this bed and jumped, could have cleared the highest fence in the world and landed in her arms. It was one of the better things that we've seen happen here so far.
And it makes me glad to see my friends and that they're alive, and that I'm alive, and that I'm okay.
You know, this will go down in history as one of Oklahoma's most memorable weeks.
It really will. Just incredible. You know, we were there for the Oklahoma City bombing, for the May 3rd, 99. When these things happen, it seems like the worse things are, the better people act towards each other.
And there is an uplifting spirit that comes out of this as people move forward as well.
It's absolutely incredible. And again, I'm amazed by the science, but the human nature spirit, that's really uplifting.